So after 18 years as a finance professional working with individuals, businesses, and high net worth clients, I've realized one thing. Most people don't have a money problem. They have a money management problem. The truth is, building wealth isn't about how much you make. It's about how you allocate what you make. And that's where the 50-30-20 rule comes in play. This simple framework is used by financially successful people worldwide, and today I'm breaking it down step by step. And make sure to stick around until the end because I am also going to share a powerful bonus tip that can accelerate your journey to financial freedom. My name is Behroz. I'm a finance executive by profession, and one special ask of you before going into the video. In case you find any value, please press the like button. This keeps me motivated so I can produce more content like this. And secondly, please subscribe to the channel as well because on this channel, I share content pertaining to how you can achieve success in your career and build wealth for the long term. The first step is the most important one, paying yourself first. Before anything else, 20% of your income should go towards saving and investing. Where does this 20% go? Well, number one, emergency fund. 3 to 6 months of expenses to protect against the unexpected. Because life happens. You need to protect yourself because you don't need to find yourself in a situation where you have to make an unforeseen or a very bad sale of any of your assets just because an emergency came up. Like you have to sell some stocks which are not performing well, or you have to sell some asset which is not doing well in value just because some emergency came in. You should always have some emergency funds that you can make use of so you don't have to touch your assets. Second is retirement accounts. Like if you are in US, it would be 401k, Roth IRA. If you are in Canada, it would be TFSA or RSP. Tax advantage accounts that lets your money grow faster with optimized tax solutions. It is very important that you invest your money first using those accounts because you get tax benefit. And the third piece, whether you're investing in your retirement accounts or outside your retirement account, is to invest in an index fund or an ETF so that you invest in a diversified way, which is less risky as against trying to find the needle in the haystack. You buy the entire haystack and allow your wealth to grow as the market grows, because markets always go up, and historically we've seen the North American market to perform around 10 to 11% return in the past 60 years. So expecting that return in the future as well, you can grow your wealth. Now, for example, if you earn $5,000 a month, your first $1,000 should go directly into saving and investments automatically without you even knowing or seeing that money altogether. The reason is because if you don't automate this step, you will find ways to spend it. So for instance, if it stays in your account, you've not automated that step and it is a manual step, then whenever it shows up in your account, you'll find ways to spend it. So it should be structured in a way where the money idly not even hits your account, or even if it hits your account on the paycheck day, on the same day, it moves out of your account automatically into a saving and investing account. Wealthy people save and invest first, then spend what's left, not the other way around. Step 2 is cover your essentials, which is 50% for your needs. The next 50% of your income should be used for your basic needs, the things you can't live without. Housing, could be rent or mortgage, groceries, utilities, insurance, and maybe if you have any debt, minimum debt payment. Ideally, the only debt you should have should be a house debt, which should be mortgage and rent, and that's that. What if my needs take up more than 50%? Because how I've structured my life, what if it is costing me more than 50% of my income? What should I do then? This is where you need to optimize your lifestyle. Are you overhoused? Like paying too much for your rent? If so, then you need to bring down your rent, change your house, change your location, or maybe see a way where you can rent portion of your house so you can kind of generate some income through the excess house that you have. Are you spending too much on food instead of meal prepping? Maybe you're eating out a lot, so you'll have to curb that down and prep meals and food at home. Are you carrying high interest debt that's eating into your income? Maybe you're holding on to credit card debt and you're revolving that debt just by paying interest payments, which is a sin because those interest payments are excessively high. The goal is not to struggle, but to be strategic. If your essentials take up more than 50%, look for areas to adjust, because the more you control this, the more you free up wealth building. Now, after you've secured your future and covered your essentials, it's time to enjoy your money guilt-free. And this is step number 3. Things that make life enjoyable but aren't essential for survival. Dining out, travel, entertainment, shopping. I am not against enjoying your money, by the way. At times people think that I am being very strict with just save and pay for your needs. No, I also enjoy my money. It's just that how much money I allocate for that enjoyment. And it is 30% just as how the top 1% does for themselves. The secret here is to be intentional. It's not about cutting all fun. It's about spending on what truly brings you joy. A $5 daily coffee, if it makes you happy and productive, go for it. A brand new car that costs half your salary, maybe rethink that one, right? So it's too expensive. I know you enjoy cars, but you have to be selective. The wealthiest people spend on what they truly value, not just on impulse purchases. For instance, what I've done for myself is I've, for the most part of my life, owned only one car, even though we are a family of 4, because I don't want to spend on another car. As against, I want to save that money because this has been aligned between me and my wife, and rather spend that money on travel. So we made a list of things that we prioritize and things that we want but are not a priority. So having a second car was not a priority, so it was at the bottom of the list. Having a business class travel, whenever we travel once a year, we go business class if it's a 5-hour plus flight. That is what our priority is. This is what our rich life looks like. So we cut down on having a second car. I sold off my second car. I only have one car as a family now, and we spend on business class tickets. So prioritize. You can have it all, but not have all of it at once. Now for the bonus tip that top 1% understand: avoid lifestyle inflation. As your income grows, you don't need to upgrade your lifestyle every time you get a raise. Instead of increasing spending, increase your saving rate by at least 0.5 to 1% every year. After 20 years of working, your saving rate should be between 30 to 40%, not just 20%. This single habit is what separates the wealthy from those who are always stuck in paycheck to paycheck cycle. If you earn $5,000 per month today and save 20%, which is $1,000, next year aim for 21%, $1,050, then 22%, and so on. By the time you're 20 years into your career, you're saving 40% of your income, putting you on the track for financial freedom decades ahead of most people. So here are the key takeaways. Pay yourself first, 20% to savings and investing, cover the essentials, 50% of needs, optimize where possible, enjoy life, 30% for wants, but be intentional, avoid lifestyle inflation, and increase your saving rate every year. If you start using this 50-30-20 framework and apply the bonus tip, you will build wealth faster than 99% of people, no matter what your income level is. Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully this video gave you a sneak peek of how top 1% manage their money. I highly recommend you start adopting this principle and see the difference in your wealth building journey.